Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Angie. It's nice to have you guys here today. Today I'm embarking on a bit of a project. The timing of this has not been ideal. It has not been how I would want the timing to go. If I could have chosen to do this project another month, I would. But it has needed to get done. So what this video and possibly future videos, I'm not sure how many parts this is going to get broken up into, what these videos are going to be is just a kind of really basic vlog style clearing out and reorganizing my closet with me kind of a thing. So for some context, if you've been watching my vlogs, you kind of know what's been going on, but just the short recap version. I live in Arizona and it's been really hot here and my air conditioning hasn't been working, and so they've come to fix it. It's been a 3+ week long ordeal. I think the worst of it is finally over. So inside my closet behind me, it's this magic door. It's a mirror, it's a door, it's a closet. So as you can see, the closet is empty. I'm gonna overlay some B-roll footage in my living room right now because my living room is where all of my closet stuff is. So my living room is a real mess at the moment. All of my clothes, all of my shoes, some of my handbags. A lot of my handbags are stored on shelves out in my bedroom, so it's not a lot of handbags, but all of my socks, all of my underwear and bras and slips and things like that, all of that is out in the living room. So starting tomorrow, I'm not doing the bulk of it today, but I wanted to get this video started because tomorrow my mom is coming over and she's going to help me start sorting things out. So what we're going to be doing is going through everything item by item. We're basically Marie Kondoing my closet. I haven't read her book, but I have watched a couple episodes of her Netflix series, and while I will never be a minimalist, and I don't even think that's really what she's necessarily advocating, I do like her concept of anything you have in your home should be something that sparks joy. Or for me, I kind of amend that to it should either serve a purpose or it should spark joy. So in terms of my closet, everything in there should be something that I like. So I want to go through, get rid of any mismatched socks that I've never found the match for, get rid of anything that's just old and stained and tattered. There's a limit to how many old clothes I need to keep around as like lounge clothes. And I want everything to get put back in a very conscious and organized way. So ahead of mom coming, I wanted to try to get the storage units that I'm using, the various shelves and things, back in place. I am going to put them in a slightly different configuration than I had them before, just so that it might be a little bit more efficient. I have a rough idea of how I want to put things back in there, and we'll see how far we get today, and then I will vlog when mom gets here tomorrow and do a bunch of time lapses and things to show you how it goes tomorrow, and we'll see how much we can get done in one day tomorrow. Let's get going. Okay, so this is how I have it for now. I had 2 of those little collapsible shelves up there, but I took down the second one. If I need it, I'll put it back. So on this wall, we're gonna have laundry, and then this rack, which is where I'm gonna put some folding stuff like loungewear, will go there. This is where I had t-shirts and tank tops and knitwear that folded, kind of went into each of those cubbies, so that will stay that way. We'll have hanging space on this side, and I really want to get it to where most of my hanging stuff fits just on this one rack rather than using both sides, because when stuff is hanging, it comes out a bit, and so it just makes it feel a little bit more closed in when there's stuff hanging on both sides. So I'd rather have everything hanging together on this side and then utilize the bottom and top hanging racks over on this side, just kind of this back space, kind of what is left open here, top and bottom, for things that I'm keeping but that I don't wear on a regular basis, kind of have them pushed towards the back. So off-season stuff and then sentimental stuff that I don't want to get rid of. Then I've put these storage bits like this, so this will be my main shoe rack, but then shoes can also get stored on the top here, in the top here, and then in these cubbies. Or what I was hoping is that like my primary shoes, any kind of secondary shoes that I want to keep but don't wear all the time, can get stored here. Particularly anything that I decide to keep in its box can go in boxes in there. And then have this top space be used for handbags. And then the space up there, and then on the floor down here, I have a bunch of shoes that I know I need to let go of, and I know I need to just let them go and go be with someone who will wear them and will love them, because I just can't wear them anymore. I'm kind of past the days of being able to wear 5-inch platform heels, so I know there's a bunch of shoes that I'm going, some that just need to get thrown out because I've worn them to death and there's holes in them and like they're just not in good condition. I don't even think Goodwill would take them. Then there's some shoes that I know I can just give to Goodwill or donate to some other charity group. I've got some cute like professional flats that I just don't really wear anymore. They don't fit me quite right anymore. I know there's some shoes that I can donate to like Dress for Success or other charity organizations like that, and I've already got a bunch of clothing kind of set aside for those types of organizations. So I'm going to wait until I've got everything organized, and then Mom and I can take a bunch of stuff to Goodwill tomorrow, but then I'll have another batch set to go to like a Dress for Success type place. And then there'll be a bunch of shoes that I don't want to just donate that I'd like to try to sell. So in the meantime, I figure until I can finally get around to being able to sell them, I'm going to let them sit along that top shelf. It's really high. I don't really store anything up there that I access regularly, so it would be a good place to kind of put those shoes until I'm able to sell them. So that's kind of how I'm envisioning putting everything back. So tomorrow I will start doing that. We'll see how it goes. In the meantime, I've gotten quite warm. There's no airflow in the closet, so it's a little bit warm in there. And my apartment's still trying to cool down to a reasonable temperature after being off for a while and set really high throughout the week. So yeah, but I feel good to at least have gotten this far. Tomorrow when Mom gets here, we can do some more. I wish I had taken a before picture of my closet. My closet has always given me a lot of anxiety. When I first moved in here to this apartment about 7 years ago, I just threw everything into the closet and said I would organize it and deal with it later. Bad idea. I should have really taken the time to sort through and decide, like, is this worth keeping? Is this worth hanging on to? So the closet had gotten into quite a state. There was stuff on most of the racks, and everything in there, all the storage stuff in there was full to the brim. So it was a lot. It was a lot. It's always been a place where I've been glad that I could just kind of close the door and pretend none of it was in there. It has needed a lot of work pretty much from the day I moved in and for the past 7 years, because I think I'm 1 month shy of when I moved in here. It was like mid-August and it's kind of the end of July right now. For the entire time I've lived here, the closet has always stressed me out, and I've tried to go in and do various attempts to organize it and have never really been that successful. So this has needed to be done. So it is the one kind of silver lining of this whole air conditioning debacle. It's kind of forced me to finally do the closet. But yeah, it's also hard to feel really excited about it because I've been dealing with the AC for 3 weeks now. I'm really exhausted. I'm hot. I've been going back and forth between here and my parents' house, and like I really just, it's the end of my summer break. I have started teaching summer school, but like this is still technically my summer break, so I just wanted to like be able to relax, not do a whole big home improvement project. So, but at least I can vlog it and share it with all of you, and I know once it's all done, it will be worth it. It's never gonna look like a designer closet. It's not gonna look like this beautiful dressing room like you see on YouTube. But this is a very real, average, closet for this type of apartment. I used to have the organizers that are in there in a different configuration, and I'm already kind of thinking I'm gonna like this a little bit better because I think it will give me more space for handbags and stuff like that. So I think it will work a little bit more effectively, which would be great. And also I think will make it feel, once I get rid of more stuff as well, between downsizing what goes in my closet but also reorganizing the organizers, I think it's going to make it feel a little bit more open and spacious in there, which would be great. So I'm going to go relax, and I will come back and chat to you guys and continue this project tomorrow. Okay, so progress check. I have gone through all of these drawers. These are all of my socks, bras, underwear, slips, all of those sorts of things. Those have all been gone through. There's now lots of space in most of them, so that's doing better. This crate is all folding stuff to go back in, a mix of loungewear and knitwear. We've got 3 bags of nice workwear pieces to go to Dress for Success, which I probably won't do for another week or so. Over here, I've cleaned out this space, so it's all kind of been pushed over here, but we've got a mix of tote bags. I've kind of piled some stuff over here that I know I'm keeping, but I still need to go through some of these two, this bag and this bag are clothing related stuff that needs to be gone through. The shoes are gonna have to wait until stuff can start going back into the closet, and then I can free up some more space around here to be able to sort through all of the shoes. The clothing rack, I used to have 2 of these IKEA blue bags. There's now just 1, and the rack used to be full, and now we've cleared out this many hangers worth of things. So we've cleared off about 2 feet off the rack, and now we're down to really just the clothes that I still wear or that I have some kind of sentimental attachment to. I apologize for the noise of the air conditioning. I'm all hot and sweaty and frazzled. We'll come into the kitchen where it's a little bit quieter. So we hauled out, Mom and I, thank God for my mom. She always helps me with stuff like this. It would just be way too much for me to do by myself. But I was really proud of myself. Thinking back at some of the things that I took to Goodwill, I've had them for years, and it's crazy to think that they're gone. I was in such a rush as we were I was just going on instinct. But let's just take a moment now to thank all of those items for their years of service and the joy that they used to bring me. Thank you, as Marie Kondo tells us to do. And now I've let them go. I can't say I feel that much lighter because they're still a giant mess. But when I think back to, I think we took out at least 10 paper grocery bags worth of stuff to Goodwill. I think, yeah, we had about 10. Most of them were completely full. The clothing ones, in addition to the stuff that was hung, there was also an IKEA bag worth of stuff that was folded that we've gotten rid of. So yeah, we have gotten rid of a lot. So thinking about what we just hauled out, and then there was a full trash bag of stuff that's just not salvageable, stained, torn, that sort of thing, so just had to go. So even though it doesn't look like I got rid of much, I did get rid of quite a bit in this first kind of pass. I am now gonna go take a shower and get back to enjoying my Saturday. The air conditioning is still an issue, so I can't yet start putting stuff back into the closet other than what I showed you previously in this vlog. So I probably won't finish this vlog until I can get the clothing stuff back in. I'd at least like to show you what the stuff I'm keeping clothing wise looks like when it's back in the closet. I'm gonna pause this video for now. Hopefully by middle to later this coming week I can start seeing even more progress. Fingers crossed. Okay, so it is now, I think, a couple weeks later since the last time I vlogged for the whole closet thing. The repairs just took a lot longer than we anticipated, but I now have a completely new air conditioning system on the roof and in my apartment. So it's my first day back. Mom is here. Say hi, Mom. Hi. I'm not gonna put you on camera, but just say hi. Hi. Mom says hi. We're both here in our scruffies today. I'm already sweating like crazy, but it is at least cool in my apartment. It's currently 75. I'm trying to see if I can get it down to 74. I'm supposedly supposed to be able to cool it as cool as I want, and it should work now. So we'll see. So the goal for today is the hanging rack and the bag, IKEA blue bag of folded clothes on the bottom of the rack. Get all of that put back in the closet so that I can collapse this rack and put it away. And then try to get the bags, pretty much everything but the shoes is what I want to try to accomplish today. And then the shoes, just get them reorganized. Wish us luck. I'll try to set up some time lapses and we'll see how far we get today before Mom gets tired and decides to abandon me. Okay, so we've got all the folded stuff and all the hanging stuff back in the closet. So it is starting to fill up a bit behind me. Things are organized, so there's a shelf for tank tops, there's a shelf for t-shirts, there's a shelf for sweaters, a couple shelves for sweaters, a box shelf space for all of my printed tees, and then this unit back here is all loungewear because I love my loungewear. I was gonna do shoes separately. I think I'll just have to do, like, I can still do a shoe collection video down the road, but I think For the purposes of getting my apartment back into a livable state as quickly as possible, I need to put shoes away. So as I'm putting them back, I'm kind of making a decision of what to keep, what not to, and then we'll see how everything fits, and then down the road I can do like a cull and just get rid of some if they're not fitting into the closet properly. But I really want to be able to use my living room again, so we're gonna do this. Okay, so this is where we're at the end of today. There's still a lot of work that needs to be done in terms of organizing, but these are kind of the shoes that I do wear regularly. There's still some room for a few that are being kept out in the living room. These are socks and things like that. Shoes I wear less frequently. Shoes I need to try on, and then shoes that I need to sort through what I want to keep and what I want to sell. And then I've got some stuff hanging here and the majority of it hanging here. I still need to go through and swap out a lot of the hangers. I don't want any more of the plastic hangers. I want all wood or the pink felt. So I've got some more of those up here. And then these are all winter shoes, so they'll kind of stay there. And then down here are more winter shoes and winter bags. And then we've got all the loungewear and dirty clothes hamper. So yeah, that's where it's at for now.